All right, so we're here with Dani doing a quick little interview about what she's been up to since she graduated. Hi, I'm James, and I'm here with Dani, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the path that she's taking professionally since graduating. So, for people that aren't familiar with you or what you're up to, if you want to just tell them a little bit about what you've been doing.
Sure. So my name is Dani Manning, and I am a 2014 graduate of the BFA program at CVAD. I specialize in metals and jewelry, and originally I was going to continue along with that, but my path has taken me in such a way now that I am a digital nomad and a full-time creative content creator online. So what that basically means is that I travel full-time with my little doggo Archie, and we're traversing the US. But I also, as part of my business, I create crafting content for my online membership site, I guess. And I also create like nomad vlog style crafting on the road videos for YouTube.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you mentioned when you were in school that you thought you didn't think you would be doing that. You thought,
No.
oh, maybe I'd continue on with jewelry or something like that. So how did where you are now evolve from like when you were graduating to now?
Okay, so when I graduated, I moved from Texas back to California, where I'm originally from. And I was in the process of starting my own jewelry line. That was like my dream while I was in school, was to do that. And as part of that, you have to do like a lot of planning and preparation for starting your own business. And I kind of fell into paper planning and just writing down. I'm a tactile person. I like to like write down to-do lists and things like that. And there's this whole like paper planning community online with like stickers and washi. And I was like, well, if I'm doing all this work, I might as well make it fun. So I realized quickly that I could actually make money doing like my own planner stickers and things while I was getting my jewelry business going. And at some point I just followed the money, to be honest. Like you gotta pay your bills and stuff, and that was making me a lot more money than the jewelry was. So I was like, well, let me just kind of shelve the jewelry stuff for a little while. That knowledge will always be there. I can always come back to it. So yeah, I did the paper planning stuff for a long time, and then just kind of gradually over time shifted my focus from just paper planning to more like paper crafting and sharing that online with people and trying to build a community around that. So that's where my focus is right now.
And it's kind of a combination of like YouTube with you have like subscribers through like a website then too?
I do, yeah. So like I mentioned, part of my business is having my own online community. So we do have memberships, and that gets people extra crafting videos. I even send people postcards from on the road via my Crafty Club website. But I do post videos for everyone on YouTube as well.
Cool. And so how do you have like a vision for the future as far as like how long will you be nomadic and traveling around, or you're just kind of going with things? Or
I would love to do it as long as I can. As long as the money holds out and I'm able to keep doing what I'm doing, I really am enjoying where I'm at right now. And I usually kind of get this itch to like kind of evolve in some way after a year or two, but I really like what I'm doing right now. So I just want to keep doing it. I just want to grow it. I really enjoy the creative community aspect. That's one of the things I love so much about college, was just being around a table with a group of people creatively bouncing ideas and stuff. And I just want to create that same feeling in my own way with people around the country.
Well, and we had talked about like setting up this interview and things like that, and you were maybe a little reluctant because you're like, well, I'm not doing what I was doing in school, and is that good or bad or whatever? And I think that I know so many students that graduate take different paths. And so I thought it was just a great example of that, and that you don't have to feel locked into just because you had some experiences in this field. Mm-hmm. That creative problem solving can still help you as you move forward and maybe change your focus or whatever else.
Totally. Yeah, like I would love to do jewelry stuff again if I had the space for it. But I don't know. I think what I took most from college, aside from like the technical knowledge of, what we were taught, was just that feeling of creating with other like-minded people. Like, I think that's the thing I love so much about school, and I just have found a different way to kind of recreate that now.
Yeah, with your own community.
Yeah.
So what advice would you have for students now? So, they're might be graduating this semester that they're seeing this video, or in the future, and they're starting to get anxious about things. And do you have any from your own experiences or any advice that you would give them?
So I thought about this since you kind of asked in the pre-interview setup stuff. Sorry. So what I would mainly, and I've looked back like over my path over the last 8 or so years, and the thing that's really helped me is to just embrace change and, follow kind of where that little inkling is taking you. I think all like creative people kind of have that like itch to like do something or go somewhere or follow some lead. And so don't be afraid to follow that and see where it takes you, and just really embrace your own evolution.
I think that's great advice, and it's hard to like believe in yourself and trust yourself, like these basic kind of things that people say, or you read these inspirational quotes or something, and it's like, just trust yourself, trust your instincts. I think that's really true. Yeah. Is that you have to believe in yourself and have that confidence to make it happen, and then. Through these mildly awkward interviews, we can share stories with like alums that can show that you can do that, and you can have ideas and just pursue that path and really make it happen.
Totally.
So thank you so much for sharing your story with current students and my YouTube people that aren't nearly as many as your YouTube people, but yes, and you've been super helpful in that too. I've learned a lot from your advice and your approaches too. So thanks again, and so happy to be in touch and see how things are going.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still rolling, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay. For real. Okay, so did you want to say that?
Yes, I'll get it started and everything. So pause there, cut that out and everything. Great, done. Yay. Easy. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can hear from me when I post future videos. Thanks for stopping by.